Are you an action taker? If you are, you can probably skip this video because you've already taken the action steps in the 7 steps to 40 again, and you've seen the results that'll motivate you to continue on to a happier, healthier, more fulfilling retirement. If you're somebody who needs a bit more assistance, a bit more information to get started, well then this video is probably for you. Completing our series of 7 steps to 40 again, this video will outline step 7, taking action in all areas. Coming up right now. Are you truly happy with your life and feeling completely fulfilled? I congratulate you and only ask that you pass this video on and share this with someone you think who could benefit from it. But the fact that we're on step 7 and you're still watching me, that indicates that maybe there is still some room for improvement, and maybe you're looking for something to add value to your life, to recapture some of that future focused mindset and to feel more socially relevant again. Well, the 7 steps to 40 again can achieve all this, but you have to start. You have to take action, otherwise your circumstance will never change. Procrastination, indecision are some of the key reasons why people don't achieve what they want to achieve in their life, never reach that sense of fulfillment and fulfilling their destiny. The most successful people I've come across in life are people who are quite decisive. When they see an opportunity present itself, they promptly assess the pros and cons of the situation, and then they either discard or they commit to it. If they commit to it, they commit to that for the duration that's required to achieve the goals. It's no good jumping in and out of things. You can't start something and then finish it before it comes to its conclusion. So they make the decision promptly and they change their mind slowly. The best and quickest way to decide whether you want to try something is have a thought. If I take this action, does this bring me closer to my goals or farther from it? If I do nothing, what will be the likely result? If I do try this, what could be the likely result? It is possible that not taking action or things could be the best decision. Weigh all the pros and cons of, if I do this, this will benefit me. Here's the risk, weighing those two things up. So sometimes it's best not to try something new, but that's been rarely my experience in life. Always taking action and trying something new, always trying to improve your situation and to grow as a person is always the best call. You don't always have the same outcome that you initially thought of. I've found that the Marines taught me this, is to adapt, improvise, and overcome. There's an objective and I'm going to work towards that. And I don't have the full picture of what that's going to look like at the end, but I'm open to make adjustments as I go. But I know I want to change and this is the direction I want to go. And what I've often found out is what I've achieved is usually different than what I initially set out for, but it's almost always better. It's always improved my situation. I have no regrets of starting out to do something that was going to improve my situation, staying true fast, but of being adjustable, a bit flexible along the way without changing my mind and stopping or quitting. If you never quit, you never fail. The key to success is being open to opportunity when it presents itself, being able to recognize that, evaluate that opportunity, decide either to pursue it or not to. If you're going to pursue it, commit to it, and keep the resolve until you reach your outcome. So in this circumstance, let's look at these points. The opportunity, 7 steps to 40 again. It's an opportunity to improve your health, your mental well-being, to add value to your life, to regain some of those aspects that you feel that you might be losing in later life. So this is an opportunity. You need to recognize that. Evaluate it. Is this something I want? Do I want to feel more youthful, healthier, socially relevant? Well, of course we do. This is why you're even clicked on the thumbnail to start with. What are you going to risk if you give it a go? Some of your time, perhaps. There's not really any cost associated with this. Any sort of your dietary things would come out of your normal shopping bill. So it doesn't need any special equipment. I'm not asking for any memberships. And you can tweak this to your own circumstance. And what do I risk if I don't do this? Well, nothing, because nothing changes. What you're doing now, your situation now, the way you feel now, that's not going to change. Not only will your situation not improve, but you'll just continue with this progression of aging. So look at what resources will require going through the steps. And if you don't have these resources, where can you get them and who can assist you? And a really good question is, can I commit to this for the duration? The commitment can vary, I'd say at least 6 weeks. I think in 6 weeks, if you do commit to this and follow it, you will see results. There's no avoiding that. And so I'm hoping after that time it becomes more habit and you're going to see the results. You're going to be feeling better, looking better. And so that sort of will motivate you along. Depending on how much weight you wanted to lose, because I stuck to just my ½ kilo a week, it worked out I had to commit to 24 weeks of that. And that seems like a very long commitment, but that's the amount of weight I wanted to lose. And I stayed on track for the 24 weeks, and I achieved my ideal weight. So I had to make a commitment for those 24 weeks, and now it's just part of my lifestyle. It's no struggle. It's not a sacrifice in any way. And then to commit, a really good way, really commit to something, which I did with this project with a good friend of mine, Anne. I told her what I wanted to do and why I wanted to do it. And so as you hear yourself explaining to somebody why you're going to commit to this, what are the benefits of why you're going to do that, and that you are doing it, that anchors the why in your mind. It'll help you stay resolved to it. And because you've told somebody else, every time you see them, they're going to ask you about your progress and how you're going with that. And so there's a bit of pressure there and accountability to keep you going. I find that is, I'm not likely to talk myself out of it if I've already talked to somebody about it. So when you make your plans public, it reinforces your commitment, greatly increases your chances of success. The real key to success is starting. The sooner you start, the sooner you're going to feel the results, and the sooner you're going to get to where you want to be. You know yourself best, so in the end, I got to leave it to you to decide what's the best way to motivate yourself, what's worked for you in the past. Those are little things that I've done. What works for you? I'm just letting you know this is what I'm doing, and this is how I'm responding to this. And so again, everything is to be put into your own context. So I hope this has given you some food for thought and has inspired you to give it a go. I really strongly encourage you to try. I mean, what do you have to lose? You have so much more to gain. Don't accept the false truths that society tells us, and unfortunately what we tell ourselves. You don't have to accept these untruths about aging. There's definitely things that we can do to postpone this and to improve the quality and value of our life. If you found this information helpful and something that you can put into your own context, and give me a thumbs up. If you feel that the sort of information that this channel is providing to you can be of value to you, please consider subscribing to this channel. If you're not sure what that means, I've attached a link in the bottom of the descriptions there. You just click on the link there, and it takes you to a YouTube video that explains what subscribing means and how YouTube really works. And it's a pretty entertaining way, so really check that out. It's the important thing to remember that even though it says subscribe, it's not a subscription you pay for. It's absolutely free. It's just like Facebook. Instead of accepting a friend request, you're subscribing to me. And you can unsubscribe just as easily as you can unfriend me. And speaking of Facebook, you can follow me on my Facebook business page, Your Journey Transitions, as well as my Instagram account, Twitter, as well as LinkedIn, and of course my webpage, yourjourneytransitions.com. Please give me some feedback on how you found the 7 Steps to 40 again. Let me know how the plan worked for you and what little tweaks that you might have done. Now you can do that by leaving comments. If you are a subscriber, you can leave that in the comments in the video, and that's a really good way of doing it because it encourages other people to see the videos, and those comments are public. And if you found success with that, that might encourage others to try and to make some improvements in their life as well, then you can be a generational influencer. If you want to do something more private, you can always contact me through my Facebook or send me an email at yourjourneytransitions@gmail.com or leave a comment on my webpage. So until next time, this is Rick Ward, your guide through the retirement stages, wishing you an extraordinary retirement.
This is like a cocoon.
What comes out of a cocoon?
Butterflies.
Are butterflies beautiful?
Yeah.